In this first set of shots, the newly released Galaxy S9 Plus and the now 5-month-old Pixel 2 XL both show off some pretty impressive results. At first glance, they look pretty similar side by side. Some noticeable differences on the S9 Plus include darker shadows in this rainbow pylon and some brighter highlights in the clouds, but these details are minute and could be picked off more as personal preference. If we crop to 100%, both phones are neck and neck in quality. It's not until I shift off to another part of this picture where I notice the Pixel 2 XL comes off a hint softer than the S9 Plus, specifically in the tree branches and on the sign above. This might be a close one. Place your bets. In this second set of shots, the S9 Plus comes off brighter but looks washed out compared to the Pixel 2 XL. You've got well-defined shadows and better detail overall on the Pixel. Even at 100% crop, you can see the brickwork behind the paint and more depth in the door. The Pixel gets my vote here. Both these shots came out excellent. Side by side and without cropping, they're damn near identical. The sky, the brickwork on the building, the shadows below, they're just well-balanced shots. But at 100% crop, you'll see the S9 Plus carries deeper blacks and better detail overall. Obviously, it's not as noticeable when you're zoomed out, but these photos are so close to each other quality-wise, it's the only way to pick them apart. In this next set, we have more of the same. Both great results, but the Pixel 2 XL shot comes out a little more defined for me, whereas the S9 Plus looks a little washed out. It's honestly not by much though, even when cropped in, so this one could come down to personal preference. Again, both very similar throughout. And in this last set of day shots, it should no longer be a surprise for how both turned out. Excellent pictures, both very similar. It's gonna have to come down to the detail, which is gonna go to the S9 Plus. This sign offers a clearer shot from top to bottom, and that clarity presents itself even more in this crop. Check out the trees, the street lamps, or even the stop sign below. You can see the white border here where it's not even present on the Pixel. Okay, moving on to night shots. First, I want to make it clear that both phones do an excellent job of lighting up a scene, so much so that in reality it's not as bright as they appear in the photos. Keep that in mind. Anyway, in this first set, while both take a great shot down this alley, both blow out the light up front, more so on the S9 Plus than the Pixel 2 XL. But the Pixel 2 XL carries a lot of noise in the night sky. That noise even bleeds onto the side of the building here. The S9 Plus doesn't exhibit any of that. At 100% crop, the Pixel 2 XL's results are soft in the foreground, and in the background both carry softness in their shots, but again, the Pixel 2 XL is accompanied by a lot of noise. You can see that again with these recycling bins too. I loved how these next set of night shots came out, one of my favorites in this shoot. The Pixel 2 XL came out a bit brighter, but it's not a bad thing. You can see both have a little streak of light coming from the street lamp. Looks like it's more controlled on the S9 Plus, but other than that, both great shots from afar. At 100% crop, the Pixel 2 XL does a better job at handling the lit up letters, as you can still catch the detail inside them. Other crop parts of these shots provide good quality, especially from how far these pictures were taken. A little noisier on the Pixel 2 XL, but not awful. All in all, both came out really nice, and for you, it'll probably come down to personal preference. In this next set of shots, the Pixel 2 XL came out brighter again, but its results are really soft. The red and the blue are truer to color on the S9 Plus, and at 100% crop, well, there's not much to say here. Looks like the Pixel 2 XL had an off day with this photo. I loved how these photos turned out as well. Both really great night shots with some neon flare. Again, I'll have to crop in to really get a look at how they differ from one another. The Pixel 2 XL does a better job when it comes to these neon lights. The S9 Plus loses a lot of its red here, while the Pixel 2 XL keeps its color accuracy. But in darker portions of the respective photos, the Pixel 2 XL struggles with noise even though it still maintains decent detail. The S9 Plus has been able to handle much darker situations in almost every shot I've shown thus far. Which leads me to this last set of night shots. The Pixel 2 XL again comes off as the brighter photo, offering more to be seen throughout, especially considering how dark the far right side is. I took this in a really dim side street of Chicago with only the building offering any light, but that brightening on the Pixel 2 XL comes at a cost, and that's with noise in the night sky and a softer picture overall. At 100% crop, you'll see even the brightest part of the photo comes off really soft on the Pixel, with a lack of detail in the text and even more so in the brickwork. If we move our way down the building to the door, it's more of the same, softness and blurriness in the shot. And if we shift our way to the darkest bottom far right of the photo, you'll see how the S9 Plus has really outperformed the Pixel 2 XL at night. The S9 Plus might be the darker shot, but the detail and the clarity on the window and the fence is incredible, especially with how little light is available. When I got my Galaxy S9 Plus, I didn't know what to expect from the camera, especially because the Pixel 2 XL has been such a great camera phone. I mean, I've been posting Instagram shots with it more than anything else, and I own like 800 phones, but the S9 Plus's camera has really impressed me, even though I've only owned the thing for less than 72 hours. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be able to compete with the Pixel 2 XL just yet, but here I am with photos where day shots are probably equal in quality, and where the S9 Plus is probably the better camera at night. I know I still need more time with the phone, I still have portrait mode to test out, video, stabilization, and I'll get to all of that. But for now, from what I've seen and what I've tested so far, the S9 Plus might be the camera phone to beat.